Hi, this is a gruesome picture. It honestly reminds me of Jack. Jack came into the veterinary clinic where I work, and he was laying in his owner's arms, barely moving. Honestly looked half dead. His gums were white and pale. And the reason why? He was covered in fleas. This shows us just how detrimental fleas and ticks are to the health of our pets. We all love our pets. We all want the best for our pets. So today, we're going to talk about which habitats pets need flea and tick medication in, what happens when you don't give them the flea and tick medication, and lastly, some excellent, effective brands of flea and tick control. I want to talk about first, what do inside dogs need flea and tick control? It's obvious that your outside dogs probably do, but do your inside dogs really need it? This is something that as a veterinary assistant, I often hear clients that come in to talk about flea and tick control say. I say, Spot, he just goes outside to go to the bathroom. He doesn't need flea and tick control, does he? Well, the answer may surprise you. Spot does. The reason why is you have rodents such as these come into your yard. These little cute guys are loaded with your fleas and your ticks. So, Spot goes out there, goes to the restroom, fleas and ticks jump on him that jump off this guy. So do the eggs. Spot rolls in the grass. They get embedded in his fur. They hatch. They turn into grown fleas and ticks eventually. So, continuing on, what happens if you don't treat Spot? Well, first off, your living area can get infested. Carpet is an amazing place for fleas and ticks to hatch. Sounds gross, happens all the time. And not only do you now have the chance of getting bitten yourself, Spot getting bitten by these terrible pests, but you have the embarrassment of having your house infested with fleas and ticks. And this happens, I see all the time, people come in, they talk about, they suddenly want to have control products for them because of this. Well, this isn't the only thing that happens. So, poor Spot, when he gets bit by a flea or tick, his skin is allergic to these bites, just like ours. So he doesn't know not to scratch when he's itchy. Soon his hair is falling off from being scratched so much, his skin being irritated and inflamed, can't hold on to the hair follicles any longer. Then he starts getting these nasty, stinky sores all over him from being scratched. Bacteria infection sets in. And these infections can become chronic if not dealt with. On top of that, fleas and ticks fleas such as these carry parasites, tapeworms namely. Spot bites these fleas because they're biting him. He swallows the fleas. Parasites released in his system. He then is loaded with tapeworms. Secondly, Dr. Charles Patrick Davis talks about how those tick suckers are highly disease-ridden. For example, I'll show you the slide. The American dog tick, the brown dog tick, the cayenne tick, the Rocky Mountain wood tick, and others carry Rocky Mountain spotted fever, which is very detrimental to both you and your pet. Lone Star tick carries a myriad of diseases, and your deer tick carries the dreaded Lyme disease. Your pets can get these as well as you. Your pet can die from these. So, it's a serious problem. Is there hope? There is. There are many good brands of flea and tick control out there. The ones I'm going to talk about is Frontline, Vectra, Bravecto, Credelio, and NexGard. These are ones that I and the veterinarians at the clinic I work at both have tried and recommend. First one, Frontline, is a very effective product. They've been the forerunners in flea and tick control. The second one that we have tried is Vectra. One thing that's kind of nice about Vectra when it comes to dogs is not only is it a very safe product for your pet and humans, but for dogs it repels those biting flies and your mosquitoes, which can be very irritating in the summer. But with your thickly furred pets, or your pets that love to go swimming in the creeks and the ponds and the lakes, these topicals aren't always the most effective. because as far as the thickly furred pets, they need to penetrate the skin or they don't do their job. So that brings us to the chewable family. The first one is Bravecto. What's nice about it, it is actually a pill that lasts for 3 months. So you can give it to your dog and just forget about it. The cat is a topical only, but it also lasts for 3 months. The next one is Credelio. This one's a little bit different in that it's not a beef chewy, it's a beef flavored tablet. Your dog still love it, but if you have that dog that's a little bit picky, you can hide this in a hot dog very easily. Thirdly is NexGard. This one is a monthly pill like the Credelio, and it's a beef chewy, not a tablet. Works amazing. So these are 5 of the ones that we have tried. There are many others. You can talk to your local vet what would work best for you and your pet. So, as you can see, all pets need flea and tick control preventive. And if you don't, there are terrible consequences that can come from you in your living area and also in your pet's health. And it's very easy to get a hold of these products. So in conclusion, I want to tell you about Jack. He was in our clinic. We had to put an IV in him because he was so dehydrated. But we then gave him a flea and tick control tablet. Within a few hours, life returned to his eyes. He was soon rolling over on his own, moving on his own, and within a day we could take out his IV. Within a couple of days, he was back to himself. Flea and tick control preventative saved the life of another pet, just like it can save the life and the health of your pet. Thank you.